Evil triumphs when good men do nothing. I've thought about this quote a lot throughout my life, especially the last 4 years. It's been on my continuously. I've thought about what can I do right now to help our nation? What can I do right now as an individual? And a lot of times I feel so inadequate to ask that question to myself, because I feel that as one person I am inadequate to make a big change. And this is a lie that is told by the adversary to all of us. We're all good people. I know we're all good people. I've been able to rub shoulders with most of you and to get to know you. We're all good people, and we just need to make small steps to improve this nation. The land of the free comes with a pledge. And as we recite every day the Pledge of Allegiance, we know the words that says. And it says, the beginning of it says, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Our flag is a symbol of our history, our heritage. It goes back 250 years from when we gained our independence. Our founders knew that we needed to have structure in this nation to be able to succeed. I think about the nation and all the things that we've gone through, the wars, the dark times. I have not lived my life. I lived my life in such a small span that I have not really seen some of the dark times that we have had in this nation. There's a picture of soldiers in Iwo Japan, lifting up a flag, and actually there's a monument of 6 soldiers that are lifting up the flag, the United States flag. And it's a very good depiction of freedom, because these 6 soldiers, they don't have weapons, and they're in a battle zone, and they're putting their life on the line to put this flag up as a beacon to the rest. They're on top of a mountain, and so you have ships in the water, and they put this flag into the top of the mountain. And some of those men did not make it back home. And you think about the lives that they had, and they were willing to put the flag up first without even, it wasn't a matter of life or death. They wanted us to know that the flag was a beacon of hope. And I think about how in my life I have not necessarily been that devoted, or not understand that dedication to a nation. We continue the Pledge of Allegiance. We understand that it says, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to this republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice. We are a nation under God. God needs to be brought back to the forefront of our communities. The moral fabric to which we stand, it is degrading, because we are skewing what's good and evil. And I truly believe that our founders did not want us to remove God from the picture. And the reason I believe our nation has prospered for as long is because we've been a God-fearing people. And I know that to be true in my own ways. And especially on an election year, there's so much going on in the world, and we need to be a God-fearing people. Even on the quarter, it says, in God we trust. In our own currency, we actually put it right on the currency. That's important. My last point in the Pledge of Allegiance is liberty and justice. Liberty is not free, it is earned. And just in our flag, we have the red, white. Those are symbols of what men and women have gone through in our nation. The red representing the blood, the stars, the 50 states. Everything that we have now is because of our predecessors, those that have preceded us. And it's so important to remember these things as we go about our lives, as we elect officials, as we serve our time in our communities. Liberty is not free. In my job, I've been able to meet a lot of unique people. And I remember when I went into somebody's house, I remember his name was Joe. Joe was an older man, and I remember sitting down with him. I'm an HVAC, and his furnace was broke. But the thing I remembered about Joe was that we actually got talking about his family and his heritage, back his line. And his dad actually served in World War II, and his dad was on the beaches of Normandy. He was actually on D-Day when they invaded, and his dad actually died on those beaches. And I never actually met someone that had someone personally die in World War II. And I could look at this man's eyes and see him tear up because how much it affected his own life. It affected his life because he was a young kid and his mom had to take care of their family, and he would not be able to go on and live his life with his biological dad. It's important to understand that the sacrifices that have been made by the people that have come before us it's been lives, lots of lives. And our part is simple. We just need to stand up in our communities and make sure that that our flag and that the religion that we all love, the foundations of our Constitution are respected and upheld. These things are so important. It's so important to understand that when we pledge allegiance to the flag, it is a promise that we're making, not only to ourselves, but to our people here in this nation, that we will stand and we will abide by the laws, and not only make sure that we are upholding them, but that we elect the people that can help us keep those freedoms. A day is coming when we have opportunity to get out and voice our opinions and be heard. And I believe that it's all our duties to get out and make sure that we make sure our voices are heard. When we pledge allegiance to the flag, I hope you remember that this nation was founded upon sacrifice, God being a God-fearing people, and liberty, the pursuit of liberty, happiness. And remember these things as when we pledge allegiance to the flag next time. And remember to stand up for what we believe. And I leave that with you. God bless America. Thank you.